fans take care of that. Because, you know, if you guys stop going to the movies that they're making, then they'll have to rise to your request. Maybe.
You can accomplish the same thing in horror as you can accomplish in any other genre. You just have to be committed to the writing. You have to believe that. And you have to have high standards. And yeah, there are special effects and there are scary moments, but if you commit to writing fully developed characters and relationships, then you can do anything. As a matter of fact, you can do more in horror. You know, writers and producers were willing to accept cheap special effects for many, many years, but as you can see with some of the stuff that we have been able to accomplish in moments in SAW, the film can be layered with interesting concepts and interesting relationships and interesting characters. So the writer, it starts with what's on the page, and the writer has to be committed to excellent writing. If you're committed to excellent writing, you can. I'm a little tired of horror, and I've never. Well, when was it? The Exorcist was the last time we saw horror on the Academy Awards. It's just not recognized as an Academy Award worthy genre, particularly. But if the writing was better, it would be.
All the way back on the right.
I've got a question. Either for the director or with 16 films and the main character now is dead. A lot of times these series tend to go off the edge and maybe what they call jump the shark. It just gets ridiculous. What's going to prevent this series from going that far over and just get way off from what the main 1, 2, and 3 would be?
Commitment to excellence.
Cost. You're in the box with End of Flag.
Commitment to excellence. I heard pretty much what you said, but we want to avoid cheese. We want to avoid crappy, shitty stuff. It's not worthy of being watched. So far, so good, because you guys are showing up, and I'm not seeing too many disappointed people, you know. But have you met the next director?
No, we just can't abandon having good storylines. It can never descend into mayhem or comedy or anything like that. So we just have to be careful.
Mark, you want to tackle that too?
I think that's the case. I mean, it was interesting with this type of film. I mean, it really treads a fine line between, you know, the satisfying gore and a really good story and great characters. So, and it's a difficult, again, a puzzle. It's a difficult mix of things, and I actually don't envy Kevin and what he's going to have to go through in the next few months, because it's you have to honor the 5 films that preceded it, and honor all the clues and all the things that you guys are so in touch with, and it's got to be detailed, it's got to be precise, and you have to honor, you know, performances and characters like Tobin's created. So it's fairly Promethean task, but you know, they've got a team of people and they've done it 5 times. I'm sure they can do it 5 more. But if you need any help, Kev, you know, I'm happy to take a writing assignment.
Next question, please.
This is for Tobin. Yeah, having, you know, spent, you know, the better part of the 2 years finding the role as Jigsaw, and you know, it's an iconic role, and people can describe him as a horrible person, but I'm just curious, can you relate at all to him? Can you relate at all to the Jigsaw character's morals, ideals, or anything? And does that at all help you, you know, in playing the role?
What you experience when you watch the film on the screen is quite different from what I experience when I am playing him. I'm not playing someone who views himself as a bad or scary or a frightening person. He's very committed, and he's very detail-oriented. Yeah, there are many things about him that that are similar to interests that I have. So, for me, I don't look at what he does as the man lives on a frontier. Many people complain about life and complain about the way the world is and do nothing about it. He simply is committed to doing something about it, whether you agree with what he does or not. And his perceptions of why he does it are multiple. So when he gets up in the morning and looks at himself, he doesn't see a bad person. He doesn't see what you call a horror icon, or he doesn't see a 60-foot screen with moments. He lives in his own world, and he comes from 50 years of his life, and he's just arrived at today. So it's like I was saying before, we take things one step at a time and don't go to the result. And so what results, what you experience on the screen is not what I experience when I play him. Every actor here tries to play as full a human being as they can play. Because if you can, the script will inexorably lead you toward the deeds that get done. And you can make your own decision about whether those deeds are either necessary or moral or whatever. But as an actor, I don't go there. I live the moments.
Last two questions. Right in the middle, please.
I have a question for Tobin. When in 3 and 5, you had to wear different faces. Like in 1, you were bald and you had the little goatee here, and in 2, you had the hair, the actual hair. When in 3 and 5, do you have to switch, like, you do like makeup every other scene, or like one day you do switch makeup, like